All right, this is lesson 8-3. This is the first part, so how we find slope. The slope of a line is its slant, or the tilt of a line on a graph. And that it's not just something that we make up. There's a specific way that we know how tilted or how slanted the line is. So when we're talking about slope, we're talking about the vertical change over the horizontal change. Or the short way to say that would be the rise over the run. I try to color coordinate this lesson for you guys. I know you'd enjoy that. So if they give me a line, and if they give me coordinate points on that line, I can find the slope by counting. So take a look. Here is a point, and here is a point. I always want to work from left to right, so pick a point that's on the left side of our line, and then work our way toward the right. So take a look. Here is a point at -6, 2. And I've got a point at -2, 4 right here. So if my slope is the rise over the run, or my vertical change over the horizontal change, I need to figure out what's the change between my 2 points. So here's point 1, here's point 2. My vertical change is it's going up by 1, 2. So my rise is 2. So I put that up here, or like right here. My rise, or the change in the y coordinate point, is 2. Now the horizontal change is how far over it moves. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4. My horizontal change, or the run, is 4. So from this point to this point, I went up 2 over 4. So I would put up 2 over 4, and then this is a fraction I can simplify, so I would say 2/4. Now the fun thing with slope, and it is lots of fun, is that if they give me a point, and if I know my slope, I can find another point by continuing that same pattern. So on this line, if I'm from this point, I can find another coordinate point by going up, either up 2 over 4, or I could simplify it to, if my slope is 1/2, then I would say up 1 over 2. And look, there is a point right there. Or back to the original one, I can go up 2 over 1, 2, 3, 4. So there would be another point on that line. Remember, each point on the line is a solution to my equation. So that would mean -6, 2, -2, 4, and now this point over here looks like it would be 2, 6 would be solutions for that equation, whatever it might be. But again, that's the first way to find slope. The other way, let's say that they don't give us a line, all they do is give us 2 coordinate points. So it says, find the slope for points -2, 6, and I know it's hard to see, but that's 4, 3. So my slope, another way to say it is the change in y over the change in x. Or subtract your y points and place that over the subtraction of your x points. So what I'm going to do is, it says change in y over the change in x. So what's my second y point? Well, here's my second ordered pair. Here's the y component, so I would do 3 minus, what's the first y coordinate point? 6 over x2 minus x1. So the second x point is 4. First one is a -2. Put that in parentheses. So I can simplify that, and that is a way for me to find the slope. So I would do 3 minus 6, which should give me a -3, over 4 minus -2, or 4 plus 2, if I wanted to add the opposite, would be a +6. So then I can simplify again. 3 goes into both 3 and 6, so I would say -1 over 2 is my slope. So those are 2 ways to find slope.